What's up, you guys? It is season 4 of In Season with Autumn. I have a special guest, and I'm super excited about him joining. It is the point guard from Cleveland Cavaliers, Colin Sexton. He was a one and done at Alabama, overall number 8 pick for Cleveland Cavaliers, and now he is going to be joining me today on this live. I mean, hey, like the basketball world has stopped. Everyone's in quarantine life. So we're going to catch up and see like what he's up to. I haven't spoke to Colin since his senior year of Pebblebrook High, which is crazy because that was 4 years ago. And here we are today. I saw him last year actually at the Peach Jam, and I spoke to him and his dad. I didn't think they would remember me, but they did, which is super cool. And I see him in the chat, so we're going to bring him in. Colin just requested me, and we're going to get started, but I'm super excited to get this going and see how he's been doing. But yes, we're just going to wait until he requests in. We're going to jump into it. And I appreciate every single person that sent questions in. Like, you guys really went crazy with so many questions, so many good questions too. And I'm excited to get those answers for you. But we're going to wait till he gets in. And just wait till he requests. Oops. We're gonna wait. All right, let's see if I can try to bring him into. Let's see, Colin. That works. Hey, there we go. What's up,
What's
Colin?
good?
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Long time no see. I haven't seen you since last year at the Peach Jam.
For sure. That was a minute ago. How you
I
doing?
know. I'm good. Just
Good.
quarantine life, chilling. So I
Kicking.
just wanted to like catch up with you. I was telling everyone before, like we did an interview like 4 years ago when you were a senior at Pebblebrook High, and like four
Man,
years later, here we are today.
time flies. That's
It
crazy.
really does. And now you're in year 2 in the NBA with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
But now basketball world is at a stop, sports in general. Just
Yeah.
talk about your quarantine life. Like, what have you been up to?
Ooh, I've been working out a little bit, just staying in shape, staying sharp on my things, and I feel like I'm probably one of the best shapes that I've ever been, as far as like conditioning, as far as like everything like that. And I've been getting the shots up, just staying ready because you never know. They may be like, you got 2 weeks to get ready, and I want to stay ready so I don't have to get there.
Facts. Wait,
Yeah.
are you in Atlanta right now or are you in Cleveland?
Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. Good
Oh,
weather.
good,
Cleveland.
good, good.
Cleveland's too cold.
Oh my gosh, I bet. How have you adjusted to that lifestyle? Like Atlanta kid going to Cleveland, it's cold. How's that been?
It's been a good adjustment. Just because like once you get used to the cold, then you'll be fine. But you never really
Mhm.
get used to it because you go outside, you're like, dang, it's cold out here. But certain things you get used to, like bundling up, making sure you good.
Mm,
But I haven't got used to like driving in the snow yet. I'm not too
mm.
good at that. I'm not too
Ooh,
good at it because like in Atlanta, if it snows, everything's shut down. We
facts.
everything
Just a
food.
little bit snow,
Yeah,
like
just a
any
little bit.
ice,
It
nothing.
may just be like, all right, they're gonna say it's gonna snow. All right, we're shutting everything down.
Everything down, and it's sunny the next day, and
Yeah,
it's like everything. Like, what was this for? But
yep. So
hey,
then,
that's Georgia for you.
like here, like in Cleveland, I mean, like things just keep going on. Nothing stops. So
Oh
I
my
had to
gosh.
just, yep.
I I can only imagine. I've never been to Cleveland before, but maybe one day. Who
Yep,
knows?
for sure.
But you you mentioned working out. Like, can you walk us through some of those workouts you've been doing?
Just like waking up in the morning, I got like a little trainer, so we do like a
Okay.
virtual thing. We got different
Mm,
weights and stuff. So like I've been getting my brother to work out with me and stuff. So it's been funny.
okay.
It's been funny working out with him. But like I just do like same as I do in the gym, same like shoulders, a lot of like
Mhm.
stretching, a lot of things like that. And then when I get in the gym, that's about the same. None of that's gonna change. So
Yeah.
uh when I get in there, I definitely put in some work for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I was just talking to Renee Montgomery, who plays with Atlanta Dream, and I was
Yeah.
going to ask you, like, how has home workouts translated to, like, gym workouts? I know that's basketball conditioning, home workouts are two different things, but you just said you're like in the best shape of your life. But in general, like, what's that change been like? How has that affected you, if it has or if it hasn't?
It's affected everybody pretty much, everybody's way of living,
Mhm.
just because like I've been playing this game for like 15 years, and it's
Mhm.
just like I never thought anything like this would ever happen. Like you waking up one day and they say you can't go play, you have to stay in the house. So this is one thing that we'll always remember,
Yeah.
and that we'll be able to tell for generations to come. Like everything was on shutdown, so the way of living definitely changed a whole lot, but it also made us all pretty much more grateful, because like you start
Mhm.
calling like different family members more often than you probably would
Mhm.
any other time, especially when you're busy. So it's been a lot of good changes that I can say. So
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And you've been home with your family, and I'm pretty sure this is the longest break that you've had from basketball.
yeah.
Like, how has it been to just take a step back a little and have time with your family?
It's been amazing. It's been amazing. You got to think
Mhm.
like when we're all like traveling and doing different things, like you don't say, I wouldn't say you forget, but
Yeah.
you tend to just continue to go on about your things. So
Mhm.
when you're just having time with your family, that's all you have right now, and you just got to
Mhm.
make the best of it, like having fun and figuring it out
Mhm.
in the house. So
Yeah. I
yeah,
love how you got finding positives within this.
yeah.
But like you said, you never know when Alan Silver, he said in about 2 to 4 weeks we should know and we should get something by him maybe. But you never know when they're like, okay, let's go. So like how are you also not even physically but mentally getting prepared for that moment?
Uh, just pretty much just staying sharp, watching a lot of film, watching different things, watching a lot of schemes that teams ran against me this
Okay.
past year. So that's how I just stay mentally sharp. Just continue to watch basketball, because like
Hmm.
um, you can go like pretty insane, just like, what am I gonna
Yeah.
do today? So you have to definitely put yourself on like a pretty much a schedule so that you can
Mm.
just stay sharp and be ready.
Oh, you mentioned you watch film. Like, have you seen anything that you need to improve on or anything you want to add to your game? What's that looking like for you?
Just continue to run the show. I've been watching a lot of my decisions, a lot of different things like far as defense, because like I used to guard some of the best players, so I
Mm.
have to watch my technique on defense, different things like that. And then as far as offense, I feel like I have to just improve
Yeah.
all around, and continue to be a better teammate and a good leader on and off the court. That's about
Mm.
it.
Yeah. You mentioned also just, you know, I think that was like when the basketball world ended, you were really getting to a groove of things.
Yeah,
And then it just kind of stopped. And you were going to get to play in Atlanta. I think it was like Hornets and then Atlanta on
Atlanta. Yep.
Saturday. Like, what was going on through your mind when all of that was happening?
Man, far as like far as the team first, I would say we was getting in a really good rhythm, just because we just got a new coach, and I think it was 5 and 6 under him. So we were starting to click. We were starting to understand like how he wanted us to play and things like that. And then, as far as myself, I was in a really good rhythm. I
Yeah.
felt like um, I was doing pretty good as far as like facilitating, scoring, just the balance of doing both.
Mhm.
And then we was gonna play the Hornets and then play Atlanta. I had everybody coming out
I
to
know.
see me in Atlanta. So um, when it was like the season is canceled, I was hoping it would be canceled after the Atlanta game,
Uh-huh.
but it's all good.
It's all good. Hey, I
Yeah.
mean, everything happens for a reason. I know we're going to get back to, I have faith that we are going to get back into the season for sure. But just outside of basketball, like you said, you're in a routine. Have you found anything outside of basketball, that you've been doing? Any new hobbies, interests that you picked up? We got a little time,
Just
so.
pretty much, I've been biking a lot. I've been doing a lot of biking.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching a lot of Netflix, and I've been playing video games. I just started playing, so I've been playing Madden like crazy
Okay.
sometimes. Yeah, but those are the only things I've been doing pretty much because like I'm a homebody, so I don't really do too
Same,
much. Yeah,
same. I saw you are big into The Last Dance, as like everybody is.
yeah,
You had your
absolutely.
J's on, you're hyped, you're ready to
Ready to go.
go.
Yep.
What was your takeaway from that whole series?
Ooh, man, we got the last couple of episodes tonight, on Sunday that
Hmm.
I can't wait for. But my takeaway, just like when you watch Michael Jordan and you watch the time, he pretty much just left it all on the court, no matter what, and no matter at any time, any given time, he could take over the game. And
Hmm.
for me to see it, it's kind of different because like this generation and my generation growing up, we really didn't see. We seen highlights and stuff, but we really didn't see like how good he really
Yeah,
was. Like he's going out there
yeah,
dropping buckets, and you got to think he's doing everything with like without shooting threes. So like
facts.
it's kind of that's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. And then the physicality is like was totally different.
What?
A flagrant two nowadays it's just a normal foul, ball out on the side back in the day. So it's kind of crazy how he played through that and
Yeah.
how tough he really was mentally as well as physically. So
Could you imagine playing through that? Like you
man.
said, I didn't really like I was 95. So
Mhm.
like we really didn't get to experience that kind of basketball. And I'm like, dang, I kind of missed all the fun back
Yeah,
then.
I'm
But
not
like,
even
could
gonna
you
lie.
imagine?
Uh, I'm not even gonna lie. Just like when I'm watching it, it's just like, dang, he's like that.
Yes.
He's like that for sure. So I'm glad this documentary came out the time it did,
Hmm.
especially when that's all people are watching. That's all
Yeah.
people are pretty much looking forward to, and it's allowing people to, as well as like bond with their family. Because I
Hmm.
know I've talked to a few of my teammates. They're like, me and my family wait for Sunday so we can all just
Oh,
sit out and watch it. So that's pretty cool too. So
that's cool.
yeah.
I remember senior year, you told me that Kobe was your all-time favorite player, but
Absolutely.
even though people said you had a game like James Harden, like Kobe was like your guy. And we saw him in episode 5. What was that like for you? Like your emotions, everything, just to kind of see that.
It was tough. It was
Mm-hmm.
definitely tough just because like I met him one time, got to pretty much just talk to him and ask him pretty much anything, and it was tough just watching him on the last dance.
Yeah.
But you can definitely see a lot of Kobe when you're in Jordan. Like those
Yeah.
two players are about the same, and
Hmm.
you can see how Kobe studied Jordan a whole lot because like his moves that we see, we're like, dang, that's tough, but
Yeah.
when you're watching The Last Dance, you're like, oh, he got it from Jordan for sure.
Yeah. Pretty
So
much.
it's pretty cool though that they put him on there, even
Hmm.
though it's definitely tragic that he's
Yeah.
gone.
For sure. When you met him, did he give you any advice or like what was that conversation like?
Man, it was really cool conversation. Like
Hmm.
we just pretty much just talked about anything, like teammates, his practices, everything like that, and it was pretty cool that I got the chance to meet him because that's somebody I always wanted to meet no matter what. So
Yeah, for sure. He was on my bucket list for sure, but
yeah.
but I would say like who else have you been a sponge to? Like who else have you reached out to just learn as much as possible from them?
Um, a lot of my friends and a lot of my people that I work out with,
Hmm.
they play on overseas and stuff like that. So they're older. They're like 30 if they have success overseas. So like they've been playing
Hmm.
16 seasons over there. So I just talk to them a lot. I talk to CP3 a lot, just because like he's like a big brother to
Yeah.
me. So when I talk to him, he's always
Yes.
helping and always encouraging, even with the tough season that we be having. And um, it's kind of cool to have somebody that I can lean on and pretty much just talk to about anything, no matter what, if it's basketball related or off the
Mhm.
court. So CP3 for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna actually ask you about him because I know he like coached you, mentored you, everything like that. So, what's it like now from that transition to like playing against him?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, especially when we play against each other.
Mhm.
We probably play that much harder and talk a little bit more shit. So that's how it goes.
Right, that's cool. But hey, like we said, if basketball season comes back, do you have any thoughts or concerns playing through COVID-19?
We all have thoughts and concerns just because like how serious this
Mm-hmm.
virus is, and one thing is like people didn't really take it serious at one point because they was like,
Yeah.
oh, we can't get it, but then when someone around you or someone close to you catches it, then it's like, all right, we need to
Mm-hmm.
take this serious, and this virus is definitely serious for.
Yeah.
And I feel like once we come back, everything will be totally different, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
have to adjust again. So.
Yeah. And you're in Atlanta. Like, I know that Kemp just made an announcement that May 31st, things are going to start opening up, like clubs and bars and everything like that. Like, what do you think about that? I know, like, you're like everyone in the NBA is super concerned with like getting this together. Like, what are your concerns with that? Like, Atlanta opening prematurely.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be probably like a little bit more cases out there,
Mm-hmm.
just because like once you open more things up, then that's more people are going to go out and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I'm just continue to do what I've been doing, staying in the house and
Got it.
um, relax, and that's it. Because I don't want to go out there and catch anything,
Yeah.
or I don't want my family to go out there and catch anything. Because at this point, everybody knows how serious this virus is, and
Mm-hmm.
we definitely have to continue to take it serious. No matter if they open stores up or
Mm-hmm.
clubs, you have to definitely take it serious and think about it.
Now, if we do get the green light for the NBA season to start, uh, have you thought of maybe they cut to playoffs because you guys still have 17 games left on your
Yeah,
schedule?
yeah.
What are you and your team's conversations and concerns about that? Because I know, of course, you guys want to finish off
Yeah.
strong.
It's kind of tough. We all just thinking positive that we'll be able to come back and play some games because, like,
Mm-hmm.
we want to finish the season, and no matter what, you want to finish the season. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to just end and think that was your last game. Like, that's kind of tough.
Yeah.
So, far as the team, we all want to finish the season. We want to play, but you
Mm-hmm.
never know how things are going to drop, especially this upcoming weeks. If the
Mm-hmm.
if the virus slows down a little bit, then we shall see. But
Yeah.
we don't know right now.
Yeah. One of the biggest things I wanted to ask you is like, this is year two in the league for you. You're
Yeah.
21 years old. And I guess like this team is really centered around you. You're their playmaker. You're one of their leaders. Um, does that come with any pressure knowing that, everything is centered around you?
Ooh, I wouldn't say any pressure.
Okay.
I wouldn't say any pressure because you got to think in high school, people put a lot of pressure on you then. But I wouldn't say pressure. I'll just say just going out there and just playing your game and just having fun. At the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, you play the game because you love it and you play the game because you want to have fun. So you can't put too much pressure on you. And that's when you go out there and start messing up or going
Yeah.
out there and just pretty much and just not loving the game because
Mm-hmm.
we all fell in love of the game and we all want to go out there and compete. And at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, that's all it's about,
Yeah.
honestly. So pressure, I wouldn't say pressure anything. Pressure
Mm-hmm.
is what you put on yourself. So
Okay, I like it. I like it. You've always had like that mentality since the last time I spoke to you,
yeah,
which is like huge. Like I know going into the league and taking that next step, that's something you have to, grow up personally and professionally, athletically, all of that. What have you learned the most about yourself coming into this league?
ooh, about myself,
Yes.
uh, I don't know. I'll probably say I I feel over like people like saying something I can't do. I know, like they say I can't shoot, they say I can't play make and different things like that. That's what fuels me. So it just showed me like what drives me is when people say I can't do something.
Mm-hmm.
So um, I knew it how it was in high school, but now in the NBA when people like writing different things or like someone saying different things, then you be like, all right, let me go out there and do what I got to do. So that's what I'll say I learned about myself.
I like it. I like it. I
Yeah,
mean, the sky is the limit for you. Only year
sure.
two. But with you, the focal point of this organization, what do you think the future is? What is the future for the Cavs?
Well, we're gonna have a good pick this year, and I feel like next season,
Mm-hmm.
with JB as our coach, I feel like we can make the playoffs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what's the future like for you? You were a rising star in the NBA All-Star games. Just talk about individually, like what you have set out for yourself and where do you see yourself in this league down the line?
Myself, I feel like just continue to get better, and one day be an all-star and just continue to show people what I can do in this league, as far as myself,
Mm,
um, and I want to show people that I'm a winner. So
yeah.
I gotta get to the winning.
Facts, for sure. We have a lot of fan questions I want to get to, but I want
Okay.
to hit on a little bit about, youth basketball and NCAA basketball. They're getting
Yeah.
hit hard with this too, if we're just strictly staying in basketball, where there's
Hmm.
a possibility of no AAU, there's a possibility of no summer games for high
Yeah.
school, McDonald's canceled, Jordan's canceled. I mean, everything that you've been involved in, like,
Dang.
for these seniors that won't get to experience this, how will this impact them?
It'll definitely impact them. I just want to pretty much just let them know that they did it. They
Yeah.
they made it. Especially all the ones that made the McDonald's All American, Jordan Brand. Those
Mm-hmm.
games that you look forward to growing up, and it's all taken away. Um, it's kind of tough. It's definitely kind of tough, but for the seniors, it's tough as well, just because like that was your last game, and you didn't want it to end like that. You wanted
Yeah.
to end a lot better. So it, it's kind of tough for everybody, no matter the age, because
Mm-hmm.
people get their looks in the summertime sometimes, especially if it's your last year.
Yeah.
Going into your senior year, you want to get some looks, you want some schools to see you, and
Mm-hmm.
um, definitely have to put that in consideration. Like those guys they worked
Mm-hmm.
hard for this, and they probably worked twice as hard just to get ready for the summer, and then now their summer is taken away. So
Yeah.
I hope those guys just out there, just guys and girls just out there, pretty much just continue to work and
Mm-hmm.
continue to stay positive, and things will definitely work out in their favor in the end. So,
What is some advice to those guys and girls out there that, still have time? Because I remember when I was looking up you and I was about to interview you, I was like, this man, he put in some work for his name to be up there, for him to get to this moment. I think like the next day you were like, I'm about to leave for the Nike Hoop Summit, like in the
mhm.
morning. Like you were just grinding, but you worked to get to that point. Like I saw in an article, you were waking up at like 5 a.m.,
Yeah.
6 a.m. every single day. So, like, for those juniors and sophomores that have time, like, what's some advice to them? Like, even though this is going on, like, there's light at the end of the tunnel and they should still be putting in the work.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. No matter what's going on, find your thing, find what you want in life, and go after it. Whether it's basketball or even whether it's school, no matter what it
Mm-hmm.
is, just go after it. And
Yeah.
I think that's what I did. That's definitely what I did. I didn't let nothing or anybody stop me or anybody say I couldn't do something. That's it. That's it. And then once you do get to the point where you are happy or where you're like, all right, I made it to college. Now, I mean, you got to
Mm-hmm.
work that much harder. You got to work
Mm-hmm.
that much harder to stay in college or to pretty much just stay on the floor. So that's my mindset. I know coming up, I was like, all right, once I get to college, then I'm going to continue to work. Then once I got the pros, I work that much harder now. So
Mm-hmm.
um, each step of the way, you're going to appreciate things a lot more than you would. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And look at you today. Like, I'm
yeah.
super proud of you. Very
Thank
proud of
you.
you.
I appreciate it.
Okay. So we're going to jump into some fan questions. I appreciate all of you guys that are in this chat. We have some in here, but I already like pre-picked out some. We'll get to some later.
Okay.
Actually, a personal question for me.
All
Do
right.
you still eat Skittles before every game? Like with 82 games on the schedule, is that still a routine?
No, not now. Just because of the amount of games, they cut that off quick. They was like, all right, young
No
fella,
more
listen
Skittles.
up. Yeah, last year they was like, all right, young fella, you can have them sometimes, but 82,
I
no.
know about it.
Yeah, so they cut that off real quick. But
That's funny.
sometimes after the game or something like that.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
I like
for
you.
sure.
All right. So someone wants to know the top five players that were the hardest to defend in the league.
Ooh. Top five players that I feel like um, I don't know. You can't. I don't know. You can just pick out five. I'll say like
Mm-hmm.
Harden, Kimba, Kyrie, Steph, Giannis, those guys like that,
Yeah.
LeBron. You got to think how every team has a good scorer on there, and it's just not 5 players that you can say is the hardest to guard because everybody has like their different strength. Like,
Hmm.
um, so it's different playing each guy. Like Brad Bill and D Book, those guys are they're nice. So
Yeah.
you can't just pick out 5.
Yeah.
So the league is definitely tough because
I can
that's
only
we got
imagine.
professional scorers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can't take anyone lightly for sure.
Yeah.
Teammate, one of your teammates you're the closest to.
One of my teammates I'm the closest to. I'll probably say like Kevin. I talk to K Love a lot.
Okay.
That's definitely my guy. Talk to
Oh,
him a lot, and um, that's about it. That's
okay.
definitely about it. Yeah.
What's your time killer since you don't use social media much?
Time killer. Ooh, I'll probably say just chilling with the fam.
Okay.
That's it. Just chilling with the fam or Netflix, and that's about it. Cause like you gotta find something that's gonna entertain you. Yeah.
Okay. Your improvement as a playmaker in the last few games before coronavirus.
Just reading the games, going out there and reading the game and just having fun. Going
Mhm.
out there and just having a free mind and just making the right plays, not even thinking about it. So that's it.
How did your team pull it together after the new coaching transition?
Oh, it definitely brought us a lot closer. It
Mhm.
definitely brought us a lot closer, just because like we weren't expecting a new coach or anything like that. So it brought us a whole lot closer because the only team at the end of the day you got to count on your teammates no matter what.
Mhm.
So it brought us a lot closer because it was all of a sudden. So
Okay. I
yeah.
like it. I like it. I like this one a lot. What's been your favorite home cooked meal since you've been home?
Favorite home cooked meal. My mom makes meatloaf that's really good.
Ooh,
That's my favorite.
okay.
It's definitely my favorite.
Aw. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. You're able to be back home.
Yeah, for sure.
Top three music artists.
Ooh, top 3.
Mhm.
I say Meek, J. Cole.
Okay.
Who else? NBA YoungBoy.
Okay. I
Yeah,
like it. There we go.
for sure.
Improvements you want to make in the next season.
Ooh, just continue to be a good teammate. Become a better playmaker,
Mhm.
and just read the game no matter what. And just read the game because I know I can pretty much score the ball, but those other things like get my teammates involved, playing both ends, continue to do
Mhm.
that, and that's about it.
We have a couple more, and I see a lot of people are putting some of the question answers down here. But let's see. One big purchase you made when you made it into the league, and then I'll check in here.
Um, haven't really made like a big purchase or anything
Mhm.
just yet, so I'm gonna wait. Hopefully, get my mom a house one day. So yeah, I'm
Oh,
definitely gonna do that for sure. So that's soon.
this one's from TJ. He wants to know what is your greatest motivation?
Oh, my greatest motivation. My greatest
Mhm.
motivation. I'll probably say my parents. They motivate me because like growing up, they get up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with no complaints. I mean, I can get up at 5 with no complaints and just go work out. So everything I do is definitely for them and definitely so that they can be straight in the near future and just continue to um, also, inspiration, I'll probably say my brother, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be where I am without him just because he always pushed me. Growing up, he was always bigger, so every time we played 1-on-1, he always pushed me to be my best. That's real.
Have y'all been playing one on one since you've been home?
We stopped playing 1-on-1. I'll probably say like ninth grade because every time we play, we probably finish the game like at least 5 times in our life. Because if he gets up, I'm gonna start fighting him, or if I get up, then he's gonna start fighting. So we
Dang.
made sure we just stopped playing altogether.
Y'all gotta lace up for the good times,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
old times. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
take a
might. We
couple
definitely might.
more.
We definitely might.
You got time. You might as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna take a couple more.
Okay.
How did you get your nickname?
I got my nickname just from high school, just being the young dude out there, that boy, young bull out there, and it just stuck, and then it just ran with it from there.
I like this one to end off with. What
All right.
has been the biggest change from season one coming into season two?
Ooh. Biggest change, I would probably say just changing my body. Changed my body, getting a lot stronger, a lot faster, so I can continue to play all 82.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that is all the time I have for you. I really appreciate you coming on.
For sure.
Again, super proud of you, excited, and hopefully, waiting for the Cavs to just return to play in the regular
Yeah.
season. But overall, I just appreciate your time.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Be good. I just want to
Thank
say
you.
thank you for bringing me on. So it's cool.
Thank you. Continue to stay safe and healthy, and good luck with the rest of your season.
You too. All right. Bye.
Bye.